Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to discuss about Python special methods. So we will see what are the special methods and how they are used and what are the uses of Python special methods. So the special methods are those methods which are called internally when a particular statement is executed. So what is the meaning of this statement? So it says that Python special methods are those methods which are not called explicitly. They are called internally when a particular operation or a particular type of statement is executed. So let's say when you create an object and when you do initialization of this object, so in that scenario underscore underscore init underscore underscore method is called. You do not explicitly call this method, they are called internally. So this is special methods. So other than this underscore underscore init, there are multiple numbers of special methods are there. So by understanding what are the special methods are there, we can customize special methods of our own defined data types. Let's say if we define a class, okay, then we can customize the special methods of this class according to our requirement. So let's say, so here are some list of special methods. So string byte representation, so these are the special methods. So when you execute the method str, then it internally calls str underscore underscore str method. So when you come to the conversion to the number, so when you execute the method abs absolute, then it calls underscore underscore avs method. Similarly for bool, for init, so these are the special methods are called when we execute init method, or I mean integer method. Similarly for iterations, I underscore iter or underscore underscore next method, so these are called. Similarly for context manager, when you enter into a particular context, then underscore underscore enter method is called, and when you exit from a particular context management, then underscore underscore exit method is called. Similarly for instance creation and destruction, when a particular instance is created and initialized, so then in that scenario underscore underscore new underscore underscore init method is called. When you delete an object, so then underscore underscore del method is called. Similarly for attribute management, get attr method is called. So this is underscore underscore get attr. Similarly for the attribute management, for the setting of the attribute, underscore underscore set attr methods are called. So why we need to know about the special methods? So generally when we develop the frameworks, then in that scenario the knowledge of special methods comes into the picture. Okay, so if you have good understanding of the special method, so we can customize our framework according to our special methods. Okay, so these are the multiple types of special methods are there. Now comes to the coding portion. So here I have created some codes in order to explain about what are the special methods and how they are actually used. So the first example is related to the instance creation and deletion. Here this is my class, and here I created three functions. So there are the three special function underscore underscore new. So this special function is called when an object is created, and this special function is called when we do initialization of the object. And as you can see, in this initialization, what I have done here, I created a file, and it has created a file pointer. And similarly, let's say here del method. So this is the method which deletes the object, and when we do deletion of an object, then we release the resources associated with those object. Okay, so now I'm going to so when init method is called, then underscore this init, this print will be there, and when delete method is called, then this print will be there. Now I'm going to execute this method. So as you can see, init method is called. Okay, when I initialized an object, then init method is called, and when I delete the object using del method, then my delete method is called. So as you can see that I have not called explicitly, they are called internally according to particular statements. So the another example is related to the operator overloading. So here what happens is we have two objects, and between two objects I want to perform initial addition, deletion and multiplications. So generally by using arithmetic operation it is not possible. So in order to execute these operations, we have to do operator overloading. So for the operator overloading, what I have done here, this is my class, and in this way I have initialized it, and here I customized add method. So here what it does, it returns the added value of attribute of one object with the other object. Similarly with the subtraction and for the multiplications. Now if I going to comment it down, okay, now so here what I have done here is I created two objects, and after that I executed addition, subtraction and multiplication operation between these two objects. So here you can see this is 30, 10 and 200. So this is my output. The next question is it possible that I can directly call this special method? Yes, it is possible that we can directly call this special method, but this is not a Pythonic way. So we have to call the special method according to their special syntax. So for the addition we have to execute we have to call like this. For subtraction we have to call like this. So as you can see that here this method is called. So this is one more example about special functions. So here we have when we access the item using a particular index, then in that scenario this get item special method is called over here. So here you can see that if I execute this method, just a minute, run test one. So here you can see that when I executed dex0, and then in that dex0 this object was written, and when I executed dex3, then in that scenario this object was written. So this is all about a special function. So I will be sharing this code with you. I will mention the GitLab repository where this code will be there in the description box. So just go there and check out this code and try to execute this code at your end. So once you will execute this code, then definitely you will come to know what is a special function and how they are used. Still, if you find little bit difficult to understand special function, don't worry, please write your question in the comment box and I will definitely resolve your query. So thanks for watching, have a nice day, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and we will be coming in the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.